Welcome back to Step Into Fear. My name is Aries, and in this video, I'm gonna be covering how to tell if a girl is into you. So a lot of guys might have trouble picking up on certain indicators that a woman is attracted to them. I've been doing this for about 7 years, so I'm very good at picking up on indicators that most guys might just brush over. So we have lovely Liana here to help us demonstrate some of these cues so that you guys can actually pick up on them whenever you see them in person.
Okay. Physical touch is a big one for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. I touch you all the time.
Yeah, but that's a very obvious one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking more like subtle ones.
Eye contact.
I need you to demonstrate.
Demonstrate? Like this. Like touching your face. Looking into your eyes.
How about actually don't even try to demonstrate.
Okay.
Just look at me.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted her to laugh because that's actually an indicator of interest. So whenever you lock eyes with a girl, a lot of times they can't handle the tension that you're building, so they'll let out a laugh like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sign that you're creating tension and they can't handle it. So it's a good thing if you're able to hold eye contact with a girl and just keep the silence. A lot of guys can't do that simple thing of just holding eye contact and holding the silence because they always feel the need to fill in the silence by saying something because they're afraid that the girl's gonna lose interest because they're not talking. But what they fail to understand is that attraction can be created without any words.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on that?
I think silence can be awkward even for me sometimes. So I break it by, saying hi.
Or laughing.
Yeah, or laughing.
You might not be at a point where you can just hold eye contact and hold the silence, but it's a skill that you can practice, So you can practice with literally cashiers, with your family members, with girls that you approach, just anyone. You can practice just holding eye contact with them. And notice whenever you dart your eyes in a different direction or you look at the floor, that's you avoiding that tension that can really create attraction whenever you're talking to girls. Another one I noticed is that you're just very locked in on me when I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you call that? Like admiration or focus?
Yeah, I would say both.
So you probably might have not heard of this, but it's called RAS. So it's your reticular activating system. It's essentially just your selective focus. So if you have someone's attention, it could either be that you are perceived as a threat or you're perceived as someone that is very valuable. So RAS picks up on what is a threat and what is valuable. In this instance, she's seeing me as very valuable, so that's why all of her attention is on me. But if a situation were to happen, like an emergency, and the guy were to come in with a gun, then obviously our attention would go there because that's perceived as a threat. So a huge thing that you really want to do is capture the girl's RAS, her reticular activating system. And the way you do this is essentially just by being an attractive guy. So saying what you want, projecting your voice, not being stifled, not being in your head, not overthinking, not being afraid to lead. All this kind of stuff is something that's going to make women draw their attention to you. Essentially, you want to get yourself to be perceived as an authority. You can get yourself to be perceived as an authority wherever you are, simply by the way you carry yourself. So if you simply can't speak from your diaphragm the way that I'm speaking right now, if you have a very low voice, like, hey, how's it going? More than likely, you're not gonna capture anyone's RAS. They're gonna see you as just this meek, mild, nice guy. They're not gonna see you as someone that they would follow, someone that they would admire, not someone they would look up to. And girls more than likely won't really find you that attractive because they can tell that if you're speaking in a very low voice, that means you're trying not to be seen. You're trying not to be heard. And what does that mean? That means you perceive yourself as low on the totem pole in the environment. Someone who perceives himself as an authority figure they can speak loudly wherever they're at, and they don't care who's around. So that by default, simply just by you speaking louder, will start to capture people's RAS around you.
Yeah.
I'm doing it again just to demonstrate. So what happens for you whenever I look at you? Like, do you start to get nervous? Do you start to overthink?
I think just the nervousness that you're staring at me and I don't know what thoughts you're having. But that's it. That and just like, I don't know, I feel some type of, I don't know, gravitational pull toward you. Yeah, I'm getting nervous.
And what am I doing? I'm just looking at her and smiling.
Yeah, I'm hot.
Yeah, she's literally hot. And I'm just staying present, holding eye contact, staying present, smiling. Now, obviously, you do want to talk at times, but I'm just showing the importance of silence as well. Because I feel like a lot of guys are like, oh, what do I say? What do I do to attract her? It's like, it's not really about that. If you know anything about my philosophy and my ideology and the way I coach, it's getting to a point to where you are better with yourself internally so that you don't need to rely on tactics or lines or techniques to attract a girl. As you see, like, it's literally just me being me. I don't have to like try to do anything. And this is something that all of you guys can also have if you haven't experienced it. But if you're just present, you're here in the moment, you have nothing to worry about. And you just have this ease and smoothness to you that just draws people in.
I agree.
Another one that a girl's really into you is like what's going on here is proximity. So it's how close she is to you. Obviously she's very close to me right now. So if a girl's this close to you and she's comfortable, that's a very, very good indicator of interest or attraction. Because if a girl's this close to you and she starts to get uncomfortable, that's usually a sign that you need to back off or she's not that into you.
Yeah.
This is where it becomes a porno.
Oh, does it? I was not prepared.
That's another indicator of attraction. If you say something and she like bursts out laughing, it's a sign that she's very reactive to you. Another one that I learned about recently is your blink rate will actually slow down a lot whenever you find someone attractive, because you just want to take up as much of their face with your eyes as you can, so you won't blink as much. So that's another interesting indicator of attraction. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want more videos with Liana here, then just drop it in the comments, like the video. And if you actually want personalized coaching or you want to join the group, go ahead and book a free 20-minute chat with me down below in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Time to get to that scene.
What scene?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, cut.
I think they want to know.
No, that's only for us.